So I saw Suicide Squad, and after being so hyped for this movie, I gotta say I left the movie with some mixed thoughts. First off, I want to say that I did enjoy the movie. I might even see it for a second time to have a better look at some of the elements, though I probably already have by the time you see this video. But that's besides the point. Now I just want to go through the good and the bad things I thought about Suicide Squad from just seeing it one time. There will be some mild spoilers, so viewer discretion. I want to say up front that most of my good and bad points are going to be character based. Okay, let's talk about the good first. Deadshot. Yeah, what can I say? It's Will Smith. Almost everyone knew he was going to deliver a good performance. And they would have been right. He's charismatic, witty, funny, and can also be seriously badass at some moments. But the casting of Will Smith did bring a small problem with it, for me anyway. I'm not seeing Deadshot, I'm seeing Will Smith. Not the mysterious guy with a mask that for most part works as a silent killer, but, Will Smith. Everybody knows who Will Smith is. Okay, but that's just, like I said before, it's just a minor issue. Okay, next let's talk about Amanda Waller. When seeing the trailer, I was scared that this woman was just going to be the medium for the Suicide Squad and the action to happen that work more by the book and less for her own self-interest. I mean, I've seen the other Amanda Wallers, but the trailer didn't actually show much of her. But she actually plays a very important role in the film, and in the end, you'll be happy to call her a bitch. Harley Quinn. Yeah, she was also good. She was crazy, dangerous, energetic, Joker-obsessed, sexy girl everyone expected her to be. She was a ton of fun to watch. Margot Robbie did a good job portraying her, without going too much over the top. Now, someone I didn't know much about before going into this movie was El Diablo. So I also didn't know what to expect of him. But he was actually one of the most interesting people in the squad. Without spoiling too much, I think he had the most heartbreaking backstory of all the people. He even was the voice of reason at some point. Okay, now let's talk about the bad. Enchantress. Even though not much was revealed in the trailer about the villain, I kinda knew it was going to be Enchantress. This is because you never actually see her walking with the rest of the squad, and they're fighting these supernatural beings, so I suppose they were fighting something with magic. In the trailer, she looked great. When it's all smoky and fiery around her, she has this scared look on her face. I thought that was the Enchantress we would get. But Cara Delevingne's performance as Enchantress was a bit off for me. I want her to be more menacing. I know I said she looked scared, but I want her to be menacing like a cornered snake. It's scared of you, but you still wouldn't mess with it. But we got this awkward queen-like presence that should be this high and mighty. I didn't really buy it. Killer Croc. I didn't really like the way he looked. It's obvious there was a lot of time put into his makeup, but it just looked like there was paint on the guy's face. And I also think the jokes they were trying to make fell a bit flat. The last battle, it was epic, or at least they were trying to make it look epic, which is kind of weird because these guys are villains. They're not supposed to have this heroic speech. They're supposed to just work for their own self-interest, and I kind of I really wanted to see some of that. But then they're all decided like, you know what, let's go save the world, look at us so cool, walking in this line, which was cool, but no, we have superheroes for that. These guys are villains, do things only villains would do. And the last bad thing I want to talk about is actually the Joker, but I have a lot to say about this subject, so I decided to do an extra video on this. Well, that was it, most part, for what I thought was good and bad. I might have skipped some characters because I thought they were neither that good or that bad. Well, that was it for this video. If you agree or disagree, please feel free to say so in the comment section below, and I will see you next video.